Hello everyone, welcome to the Smart Market Insights here on Kalkine TV. Sage here with you today, and we'll be shining some light on whether the rising power bills will impact the Morrison government's re-election bid. Prime Minister Scott Morrison's election campaign has been met with a series of challenges, all arising simultaneously. And be it the rising prices of consumption goods, the latest spike in interest rates, or even the expected surge in electricity prices. So far, these factors have clouded the outlook for the current party's extended run as the ruling government. And Prime Minister Morrison and opposition leader Anthony Albanese have targeted cost of living pressures in their election campaign. However, experts suggest that it is unlikely that the leaders would be able to control the rising power prices. A sharp uptick in power bills is anticipated because of surging wholesale prices, with the Russia-Ukraine war continuing in the backdrop. Its economic impacts have only worsened with time. Going by this rise in prices at the back end, experts have flagged a warning for consumers, and this new factor is also expected to play into the current government's re-election bid. The Australian energy market operator, which runs the electricity grid, has recently released a report showing energy prices have jumped significantly in the East Coast. The wholesale electricity prices on the East Coast have risen 141% to 87 Australian dollars a megawatt hour in the March quarter, compared to the same quarter of 2021. And the report also stated that wholesale prices in Queensland and New South Wales were much higher than in southern states. This gap stemmed from the price-setting role of black coal generation and system security constraints limiting daytime electricity transfers from both Victoria into New South Wales. And the gap at the wholesale level is likely to reflect as a gap at the consumer level as well. Figures from the Australian Bureau of Statistics, or ABS, also reveal that electricity prices were up 3.5% over the year to the March quarter, contributing to the surging inflation rate. The annual inflation rate in Australia currently stands at 5.1%. And much of this uptick has resulted from the rise in coal prices exposed to international factors in the market. Therefore, there is a sharp contrast in the wholesale prices in Victoria, where the brown coal that fuels the state's power stations is not exposed to export markets, and many regulatory bodies have sent warning signals of excruciatingly high power prices becoming a harsh reality even in the coming years. With a cut in the energy supply from Russia, the power bills of Australians might remain escalated for some time to come. However, Prime Minister Morrison recently stated that factors pushing up wholesale power prices would begin to ease this year. He also has repeatedly highlighted that a fall of 8% in electricity prices has been recorded over the past 2 years. And Mr Morrison further stated that prices were higher when Labor was in power. He also suggested using the Australian domestic gas security mechanism to reserve some gas for domestic use. The ADG-SM can be triggered to reserve some amounts of produced gas that cannot be exported and must be sold locally. And these expectations stand in contrast to the research conducted by experts. Many experts have suggested that even as retailers would not be able to pass on the full cost rise in wholesale prices, a decent hike can be expected in power bills. However, in a positive turn of events for the Morrison government, many energy experts have raised concerns over Labor's claim that more transmission assets would be provided to bring prices down. And overall, it is evident that global factors cannot be controlled as easily, and thus any bold claims to curb the ongoing rise in prices could be largely met with a harsh end, and voters should cast their vote with thorough knowledge and precise examination of what they wish for in a leader. And thank you for your company on that report. But that's all for now. We'll be back tomorrow with the exclusive Smart Market Insights show. Until then, keep watching Kalkine TV for more of the latest market updates and related insights. Sage here, signing off for now.